meeting. Okay. Good morning and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Yuanlin Toastmaster meeting. Today is our 402nd meeting. Yeah. And today, let me call the meeting in order. Yeah. Today, our Toastmaster, she is very, we say, active and enthusiastic teacher. Yeah, she is not only a enthusiastic teacher, she is also a dedicated VPE. VPE. Yes, in Jenny Toastmaster. Okay, so thank you and welcome our VPE Ellen to be Toastmaster of the day. Welcome, Ellen.
Thank you, everyone. Hello, everyone. All right.
Hello.
For our today, we are starting a theme from nervous beginnings to confident endings. In Toastmasters, we plant confidence and harvesting success. So, hello, everyone. Welcome to our 402nd session. All right. So, today, I'm the Toastmaster, but I would like to start with a warm up. You know, we use Zoom all the time, but it seems that it's in our Toastmaster, in our club, we very rarely see people using reactions. Reactions on Zoom is a perfect tool. Oh, yeah, I see Adam is using it. Great. All right. So, but today, I want everyone to join in and let's start using reactions on Zoom. Okay. So, let me share my screen and I'll let you know what we'll be doing today. All right. See, on the screen, we have the activity called 3, 2, 1, action. All right. And what does it do? Number one, could we have a reaction from every single one of you? Okay. When I say 3, 2, 1, action, then you have to choose an action and press it down. Are you ready? You need to
Yes.
turn on your mic so I can hear you.
Yes.
Right. Are you
Yes.
ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Choose
Yes.
click on the reaction and choose one reaction that you will be sending. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, action. Yes, yes, yes. We're not seeing some actions or reactions from people. Hello, Tinjan. Hello, Belinda. All right. Hey, very good, Tinjan. Yes, Belinda. All right. Hello, Jennifer. We need some reactions. All right. So, very good. Good job, everyone. So, you know how to do reactions, right? All right. Now, we're going to, another thing about the Zoom is the chat. Sometimes when we are on Zoom, we forgot to send in messages or between chat because online it's very difficult to get people talking at the same time. But because chat is text based, we don't need noises coming out from our speakers all the time. So let's try this. Okay, rule number one. When I ask a question, please type in a word that's related to the question I'm asking, but don't send it. Okay, don't send it. But when I say 3, 2, 1, action, everyone, you have to press the send button on the chat. Let's try it first. Okay, question number one. Describe your Toastmaster journey in one word. Describe your Toastmaster journey in one word. And I'm going to ask Adam, don't zoom in. Would I able to take off, like, don't pin it? Don't pin my, is it okay not to pin? How do I do that?
You mean don't pin?
Don't
You-
pin the. Would it be possible to not to pin the presentation?
We just choose the picture, then we can see.
Yeah. Okay. So you
Others.
choose the grid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody choose the grid. All right. So now, have you typed in the word, the one word, describe your Toastmasters journey? Okay. Here we go. Type.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, so everybody, press send. 3, 2, 1, action. Woo! Yep. We got lots of words coming out. Good. What's lit? I'm not sure. Amazing, sheer, fun,
Oh, wow.
warm, hungry, magic, amazing. Ha ha. Wait. All right. Hey, Joseph, would you please share quickly? Why did you type in ha ha
Undulate.
as your
Oh my God.
Toastmaster journey?
Because in Toastmaster we often share lots of joy and setbacks together. But after sharing the setbacks, we will use the smiling to face it. So it's haha.
Cool. So everybody give Joseph a feedback with the reactions.
Yeah, reactions.
Come on.
Oh. Da, 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 da. Thank
All right.
you.
You see reactions. Well done. All right. My second question. All right. Here's our second question. What is one word that describes how you felt for your first speech you made? What is one word that describes how you felt for your first speech? All right. So I'm going to give a few seconds before we go on. And remember, don't send it yet. Don't send it yet. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. So are you all ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, action. Send them. Woohoo! Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of nervous, embarrassing, and relaxed. Wow. Wait. Hi, Yvonne. I really like your word. When you're doing your first speech, you say you felt relaxed. Would you like to share with us why you felt that way?
Because I practice it hardly, and I spend much time. So when I give this speech, I feel relaxed because I finish it, and at the same time, I felt I can spread my ideas. It's a really good way to speak what I want to say. So my feeling is relaxed.
Wow, thank you. Please give Yvonne her feedbacks. Reaction. I'm really sorry I can't give mine. I'm kind of like my hand is everywhere. Oh yeah, I got it. All right. Okay. Next question. Remember, don't press the send before the 3, 2, 1 action. All right. What is one word? My third question now is, what is one word that describes you now as a speaker? What kind of speaker are you now? What kind of speaker do you think you are now? Right? Is there one word that can describe you as a speaker? Are you all ready? Let's count down. 3, 2, 1, action! Wow. We have caution. Wait, that's the first one, right? Warm, speechless, freshman, motivated, inspired, value added. Wow, well done, everyone. Okay, now I like the word value added. Teresa Liu, would you like to share with us as a speaker now?
Yeah, because every speech you have a purpose. So not only telling your idea, your story, but uh, in TM we learn how to call for action. So it means you need to think about what lesson learned, what value you can give to your audience. So from this way, that will really make me set the tone when I start to preparing a speech.
Wow, thank you. Reactions, everyone. Okay, maybe fireworks all at the same time. All right, my last question. Since we're running out of time, even though I got some. All right. Reflecting back on this year's journey in Toastmasters, what did you harvest this year? These are some words that might help you. Think back and reflect. What did you harvest this year in Toastmasters journey? Right. Are you all ready? 3. Should I wait? Everybody seems so calm on the screen. So let's go for it. 3, 2, 1, action. Thank you very much. All right. There's this one. I think, Amy, you said all of them. Would you share with us, please?
Because if you join enough in Toastmaster, you will harvest all of the confidence, friendship, bravery, yeah, all of them. So stay
That's a
enough
lot.
long. Yeah.
That's a very fruitful year. Thank you. All right. Okay. Thanks everyone for playing the warm up. But because we're running out of time and I should go on to carry on because there are various speeches waiting for us tonight. And there are 3 speeches with one presentation that's 15 minutes. So I can't dawdle and wait and waste my time. All right. So before we start, all the meetings require some assistance. So let me call up on the assistant to tell us what their job entails them tonight. First of all, we have timer. We have Joe's. Sorry. We have Joseph Lin from Happy Hour. Thank you for coming to help us. All right. And could you share with us what's your job requirement today? Thank you.
Oh, okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Joseph. I'm from Happy Hours. I'm glad to be timer tonight. For prepared speech, 5 to 7 minutes. When you see the green background, means qualified. When you see the yellow background, 6 means 6 minutes. When you see the red background, means 7 minutes. After 7 minutes 30 seconds, I will use the alarm to tell you. Yeah. And for Amy's educational presentation, so when you see the green background, it means 10 minutes. When you see the yellow background, it's 30 minutes. When you see the red background, means 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, 30 seconds, I also use the alarm to remind Amy. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Joseph. You're very professional. I'm really interested because we don't use alarm in our club. So I can't wait to hear it. All right. And our second helper is the grammarian. and we have Tinjun to help us. Right, Tinjun, please introduce your role.
Hello, everyone. As a grammarian, my duty is to pay attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take note of any improper language and any outstanding words and sentence. And I will also introduce the word of the day later on. That's all my duty. Back to you, Ellen.
Thank you, Timer. And our next role taker is the R counter. And we are very fortunate to have someone from our friendly neighbors. They always will give a helping hand when we need it. Let's welcome Yvonne to introduce her role as the R counter.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Yvonne from BTTC, and I'm honored to be today's art counter. My role is to listen carefully to all speakers and count filter words such as like, and I, or repeat word and phrase. These small habits are very common when we speak, especially when we are nervous or thinking. Yeah. By becoming aware of them, we can improve our speaking skills and communicate more clear and confidently. So I hope everyone enjoys the meeting and has fun speaking tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne, for introducing your role, and thank you to coming for our help. Right. Our next one is the vote counter, Brenda. Hello, Brenda. She's always she's my mentor, and she's always very experienced with all kinds of roles. So here we go, Brenda. Tell us what we will be doing today.
Hello, everyone. There are 3 speakers, 3 evaluators, and some more table topics. So after all of them, I'm going to put the link to the chat box. So try to vote for the best blah, blah, blah. Anyway, okay, back to our Toastmaster of the evening, Evan.
Thank you, Brenda. I'm really excited about tonight's session because we have different role takers with different person, because usually when we don't have so many helping hands, one person has to take 2 or 3 roles, so they all keep on coming up to introduce your different roles. So today we have Zoom Master Adam, and he volunteered to help out. Thank you, Adam. Please introduce your role.
Good evening, everyone. Good morning to myself and Jim. I am the Zoom count. No, not the Zoom count. I don't count. I don't count how many Zooms. I am the Zoom master for tonight's meeting. My job is to make sure that your pretty face is on the screen, like myself and Ellen right now, to make sure that your pretty face is on screen and present for everyone to see, as well as to make sure that for any unnecessary sounds that people make up when they're not talking, I will make sure to mute you. And of course, to make sure that we have beautiful, beautiful pictures that we can see and look back on when we're all wrinkly and old. So that is my report today. Back to you, Toastmaster.
I'm sure Adam will take good pictures of everyone. Right. Thank you, Adam. And our next on this list is the word of phrase of the day. Word of phrase of the day, we've asked Tinjun to help out because she will be the grammarian, and so she will be looking after our usage, and also hope everyone will be joining with the word of the day tonight. Right? Let's welcome Tinjun.
Where's she at?
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
And today's word of the day is transcend. Transcend. And its first meaning is to go further, raise above, or be more important or better than something, especially a limit. And here are some examples. Can I invite someone to read the sentence for me? Is there any volunteer?
Okay, can I try it?
Okay.
Okay. They transcended their fears.
Thank you, Belinda. And the second sentence, is there anyone want to read it?
Me, Joseph. The best films are those which transcend national or cultural barriers.
Thank you, Joseph. And the third one, is there any volunteers?
Let me try. Hello.
Okay.
Her kindness seemed to transcend cultural difference. Thank you, teacher.
Brenda. Thank you. And the second meaning is to exist or remain outside of the limits of something, such as experience, knowledge, or description. And here are also some examples. The first one is some emotions transcend words. And the second one, is there anyone want to read this sentence for me?
Me.
Okay.
The question transcends simple political debate.
Thank you. And that's all my introduction. And today's word of the day is transcend. And please remember to use this word. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Tinjun. Wow. So we will transcend from word of the day to the introduction of our guest tonight. We have many guests today, and let's welcome them one by one, and please just introduce briefly about yourself. First of all, we have Hao. He is from the Huawei Toastmaster, but also he's the G5, right? Area Director. So let's welcome Hao.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Ellen, for introducing me. Hi, my name is Hao. I'm from Huawei Club. I joined Huawei Club and serve as the area G5 director this year. I come to join YLTC tonight for the club visit, and also invited by Aiden and Brenda to be evaluator. I hope we have a good time tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Hao. We really appreciate your attendance because you are actually on your holiday and then you are participating and taking roles. That's something. Thank you so much. Right, let's welcome Yvonne from Beitun Toastmasters Club for taking a role tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you. My name is Yvonne, and it's my pleasure to attend the Yuanling Toastmasters. Last time I came here, and I feel your English skills is really good, expert, and I can learn a lot from Yuanling Toastmasters. So it's my pleasure to learn from everyone from this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you for coming. And you are right. Yuanling Toastmasters, we do have high quality usage of English. Thank you. And let's welcome Joseph. Hi, Joseph. Thank you for coming and helping out as well. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, good evening, everyone. This is Joseph. I'm come from Happy Hours because this time I represented to the Happy Hours. But I also from Beitun Toastmaster Club. Yay! Actually, I'm currently the I'm the president of Foodie Bilingual Toastmasters. And
Wow.
yeah, I'm so happy to be invited by Amy because it's my great honor to serve as timer tonight. Hope we can learn together and get a lot of harvest. Yay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Joseph. And we also have another guest. I'm not sure. Hello, Jennifer. Would you able to turn on your mic and introduce yourself? Thank you for coming tonight.
Hello,
Hi,
I'm
Jennifer.
from South Korea. Adam invited me through other Toastmaster Club. I hope we
Right.
have fun night tonight. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for coming. All right. Hello, everyone. Yes, we've introduced various guests tonight, and we have lots of role takers, and I've seen some like faces that's been away for a long time, and I'm really glad we got so many of our members online tonight. But here is the main dish that we can't wait. First of all, we have 3 speeches, and guess what? We have various ones that it sounds really interesting, and I can't wait. So first of all, wait, is Teresa here? Teresa Zhang, is she here?
Yes.
Hi, Teresa. I didn't get to hear you tonight. Well, it's all right. You'll be busy later as well because Teresa Zhang will be delivering one of her speech as well. So let's welcome the first speaker tonight is James. He will be delivering a speech called Time Waits for No One. Yep, time does fly. So, but before he start his speech, James evaluator, that would be Mr. Hao, right? Instead of, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Hao, you will be James's evaluator. So,
Yes.
time waits for no one. Let's welcome James on stage.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Evening, Ellen. It's a pleasure to be with you. This morning, I'm here in Louisiana. Probably don't know where Louisiana is, unlike Adam, who's in New York. Louisiana is a state next to Texas, and I'm out camping. Yes, that's right, camping. So it was early in the morning when we started. The sun had not come out yet. That's why it was dark when you first saw me. And my son is a part of Civil Air Patrol, so we were camping last night. We're about to break camp, but I really like the theme today of harvesting. And when it comes to harvesting, it relates to time. So that's why I titled the speech today, Time Waits for No One. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests all over the world, what if I told you you had $1,440 to spend every day? 1,440 every day. However, there are some restrictions, some caveats. Caveats is CAVEAT. You cannot save it. You cannot hoard it or bribe someone with it. You cannot use that 1,440 to use for a rainy day. You cannot make this currency. I'm sure many of you already know what I'm talking about. That is your time, right? Everybody has 24 hours in a day, and that comes out to 1,440 minutes a day, which we are all equal, no matter how poor or rich you are, no matter how old or wealthy or young or physically abled you are, we have the same amount of time, 1,440 a day. So, each day is a gift that we can use, like a preloaded gift card, right? Like you get 1,440 minutes or dollars a day, but you cannot save it for the next day. My oldest daughter, she graduated high school yesterday. So this is a kind of advice for her as she goes off to college. And she's actually going to Taiwan. She's going to National Taiwan University. And I am full of excitement and trepidation, of course, for our first child to go off to college. But I think it will be a very rewarding time for her. And of course, as a parent, I want her to use her time wisely, because those 4 years, just like her previous 4 years, will go by very, very quickly. As I'm sure many of you who have been through college can remember, those days are very memorable, but they go by very fast. And for her to transcend from high school to college, is a different level. So I wish her all the best, but at the same time, I want her to remember that time waits for no one, not you, nor me, nor anyone. If you figure out how to time travel, please let me know. I remember when I finished junior high school in Taichung, my homeroom teacher, Mrs. Huang, she gave us a very poignant advice. It's from Psalms 126, the last two verses. It talks about sowing and reaping. And it's something that I've carried through my life. It talks about those who go out reaping, carrying seed to sow, will harvest with songs of joy. Those who sow with tears will reap or harvest with songs of joy. And that's something that I want my daughter to remember, that it might be challenging, it might be tough at times, but if she's willing to put in the hard work and sacrifice and transcend the temporary discomfort and difficulties, then she will be able to harvest with joy. And that's something I want to pass on to all my mentees and my children, that enjoy every day, just like I am out here in the forest of Louisiana. Even though it was a little uncomfortable last night, being in a tent and people snoring in the other tents, but this morning I can enjoy the fresh air and the birds chirping around me. And even with technology, I can join the Toastmasters meeting with all of you. So thank you very much for your time and attention. And I wish you all the very best as we transcend our public speaking and leadership skills. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Ellen. Thank you so much.
Thank you, James, for a really enlightening speech as our first speaker today. And I do agree. And I was going to send you a message that's saying the advice you give to your daughter is really essential, as nowadays, lots of students, like my students, they fub away their life, they fub away the time that just goes by. So I really appreciate your speech today. And yes, I'm sure your daughter will have a really good time in Taiwan. All right. And here is our next speaker. We have Teresa Zhang on the list. And what wonders me was that when I sent a message to ask her if she could deliver a speech. She actually got me two. So, well, I can't wait to hear the first one. Then maybe we can set up another session next time for Teresa to carry on her sequel as her story goes. And her speech tonight, what was the title again? Give me a second. Right. No maps, but wings. And her evaluator is Esperanza. Esperanza has been away, really busy, but I'm really glad that she could be with us tonight. So the stage is yours, Teresa. Let's welcome Teresa on stage with her speech. No maps, but wings.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning. I'm going to tell a story between me and my son. When my son was 6 years old, one day the school teacher called, Mrs. Lai, your son is very smart. Yeah, but he's talkative. I'm sorry. When I hung up the phone, I was pretending smiling, but actually I was very uneasy in my mind. A few months later, the teacher called again. Mrs. Lai, do you want your son to take the gifted children's test? Huh? Really? Can he? Okay, I'll think about it. Thank you. Very strange telephone conversation. My son is a gifted child or a child of problem. Very talkative, but can take a test of gifted children. But eventually, I let him go to have the test. On the big test day, other students were sitting quietly in the classroom reading their books. Only my son, outside in the hallway, playing karate. Ho! Ha! Ho! I stared at him. Ah, you are doomed. But I don't know what happened. He passed the test. I was so happy, hilarious. But the happiness doesn't go long. Soon after, I found the class is not a gifted class. It's a pressure class. Every day, homework, test, competition. Free time became less and less. And my son was scolded by the teacher all the time. And even me, I was called to the school for several times. Under this high pressure, I scolded my son every night. Same drama. Shut off the computer. Do your homework. Take your bath. Go to sleep. No computer. But he doesn't change. He didn't change. Later I found the only change is that the smile faded away from his face. And my wise husband, always aside watching all this, one day finally he told me, if you give him more pressure, more control, maybe you should try to give him freedom. Freedom? No way! But a small voice in my heart whispered, maybe my husband is right. So even I was hesitating, I discussed with my husband and finally we made a huge decision. At his high school age, we sent him to the United States to study in boarding school all by himself. And he really changed. He became more mature, more independent. He knew what he was going to do. I think we made a great decision. And I remember in the university, after freshman, one day my son called me, Mom, I don't want to learn business management. I want to learn restaurant management. Restaurant management? Can you even fry an egg? But still, I nodded. And later, after he graduated from university, he came back to Taiwan and he didn't want to take over his father's business. He showed no interest at all. And one day he said, I want to open my own board game store. What? What board game? What's that? It's a game. You just want to play the game by yourself, right? But still, we agreed with him. And the store was running for 5 years already. The business is difficult to meet the end. But one thing is obvious. My son is always smiling, very happy. So I realized success may not be means you are very rich. Success can mean every day you are happy or not. Before, I always thought a mother's duty is to give the children a map with correct roads, with no mistakes. But I was wrong. Now I know. What my son needed is not a map. He needs a pair of wings to fly in his own sky. That's why I want to tell my son, dear son, one day you will fly high in your own sky. So I pray for that. Grow a pair of wings and fly high in your own sky. Toastmaster.
Oh my word. You know, for tonight, we've heard two really loving parents giving the speech tonight. So we have two great speeches already, and we have two great parents. Thank you so much. I'm getting goosebumps already. But we have one more, and I think that's going to make our voting tonight really, really difficult. So here, Brenda, your job is going to be tough tonight. All right. But, well, don't worry. We have one more coming up. Our third speaker tonight, it's no one but our own Madam President, Amy. She will be delivering a presentation with the project title of Leadership and Excellence Series. The title is Motivating People. And that, I think, matches really well with our theme tonight. So I can't wait to hear it. And Amy's evaluator is Belinda. All right, so let's welcome Amy on stage.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. Today, before my presentation, I want to ask everyone a question. Do you prefer to be encouraged or criticized? If you like encouragement, please give me we say reaction of applause. Okay. Thank you for your applause. Your applause really gave me a lot of motivation and made me want to continue speaking. Have you ever heard the story of a north wind and the sun? In the story, the north wind and the sun had a competition to see who can make a little boy take off his coat. In the end, the sun won. Do you know why? Because the colder and the stronger the north wind blew, the tighter the boy hold on his coat. But the warm sunshine made the boy willing to take off his heavy coat. Actually, criticism is like the north wind. It only makes people to close their hearts and stop listening. But encouragement and praise are like warm sunshine. They make people feel happy, motivated, and full of passion. So today, I would like to share with you the topic, motivating people. What does motivating mean? First, understand people before motivating them. Understand their personality and their preference. Just like giving gift, you should give people what they like, not what you like. Second, creating and maintaining. For example, when I teach English in kindergarten, as soon as I say, student who behave well today can get a sticker, you immediately see the children's eyes light up and everybody raise their hand eagerly to answer questions. Third, providing opportunity. It is about providing opportunity for growth and development. For example, on Friday night, Joseph invites me to give a speech in happy hours. I told him, but I'm going to present the educational presentation in Yuanling on Sunday, and I haven't even started preparing yet. Then he replied me, God will prepare everything for you. Just share from your heart. Then you can do it. He didn't give me pressure. Instead, he gave me confidence and strength. And that is a very successful example of inspiring people. Here are the motivators. There are 5. The first one is money. If a boss say, Adam, if you stay at work overtime today, you will receive an extra bonus of $5,000. Will you say yes? Adam?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Yes. And the second one, praise. I told one of my students, I noticed you practice English every day, and I saw you improve a lot. And then, guess what? He feel confident, and he keep learning and speak loud. The third is public recognition. I often praise the children publicly when they answer questions in English, especially children who are usually quiet. And the third, more responsibility. Okay, if you are an employer and one day your employee, if you are an employee and you work very hard, do you want your supervisor tell you, hey, you work so hard, so I want to promote you to be a manager? Yes, that is a good way to that's a good way to inspire the people. So the example is promotion, and the first is more responsibility. So I give the chance to my kindergarten student. If they can perform well, I will give them a chance to be my little teacher or my little helper, and they will have more responsibility, and they will be willing to perform well. These are the examples I use to motivate my students. And then next one, I want to invite our member to interact with me. How do you use the motivation in your work, in your daily life, or in Toastmaster? So can I invite anyone? You can give me an example. How do you use encouragement in your daily life, work, or Toastmaster? Can I invite Adam?
Money is a good motivator.
Yes.
But money is a good encouragement. If you offer them monetary values, they will perform well. So that would be one of the motivators that I would choose.
Yes, good way. Okay. Money is not everything, but it's important. And Ellen?
Yes.
How about
For
you?
me, I always tell what my student did was good and ask them always to try. So most of the kids, when they get many opportunities to try, and they will finally succeed. So that's where their achievement comes in and the motivation will be higher.
Yes. Yeah, that is what a teacher, yeah, we should encourage students, and they will become more and more confident. And Brenda, how do you do in your daily life or in your work to motivate your student or your friend or Toastmaster?
Can I share something like, I think, as you know, in our club, there are so many great members. From the very beginning, you can see it's really a team work, and we are really encourage everyone. Like Ellen, in the very beginning, she was trying to encourage us to get different react. I think that's different kind of interaction. They will encourage all our members. you could feel it. Then that is not only in our club, but also in the classroom or in friendship. I could feel a lot of friendship that is because of that. So that will warm up your friendship like how I could feel. I really want to share one more thing. Amy's support. Later on, I think she's going to say, I'm going to be the G5 director next term. And Amy is supporting me. That is a very good encouragement. And she gave me a lot of support. That is a wonderful example. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you for your encouragement. Okay, now let's go to the next page. I think Ellen and Brenda, they do the appropriate recognition. The first one, recognize immediately. We can see Ellen multi-at the speakers. After every speaker, they finish their speech. Yeah, we can see a good Toastmaster. Yeah, will do that. Do what Ellen do. Okay, and next one, reward only the desired behavior. Yes, in my class, when some children that they don't behave well, then I will not to look at them, but I will focus at them when they have some good behavior. Like if they don't raise their hand and they talk, I will not ask them the answer, the question. But I will tell them, if you want to talk, you should raise your hand first. And I will give you a sticker or a start. So they learn the good behavior. Next one, address undesirable behavior. That's what I just talked about. Next one, eliminate obstacle. Okay. Here is an example. Sometimes people do not perform well, not because they are unwilling, but because they are facing difficulty. For example, a child struggles with English learning, and I've discovered the problem is the child does not understand phonics. So I changed the way to teach him. So true motivation is not simply telling people to work hard. It's being willing to help remove the obstacle in their path. Here comes the conclusion. I want to tell everyone needs encouragement in life. Sometimes a simple word of praise can give someone the courage to keep going. Criticism may create pressure, but encouragement creates motivation. So when we choose to see the good in others, recognize their efforts, and believe in their potential, we can inspire them to grow and become better. So whenever at work, at home, or in Toastmaster, we all have the power to become someone else's sunshine. So starting today, let us encourage more, criticize less, and use our word to warm hearts and inspire others. Because a little encouragement can make a very big difference. So here's the saying I want to share with you. If your action inspire others, can everybody read together? Okay.
Yes.
Turn on your microphone. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. If
If
your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more,
Become
you are
Yeah.
leaders. Okay, thank you everyone. Let me return my control to Toastmaster Ellen.
You see, like as I promised you, for tonight we have 3 excellent speeches. And I think what Amy has presented to us also show that's how the attitude she used in her life, in her work, and in Toastmasters. So I have another quote for you before we go on our break. Find a group of people who challenge and inspire you. Spend a lot of time with them, and you will change your life, like in Toastmasters. So for today, I think from all the speeches we learned, we will be transcending from a freshman to inspired and happy. Yeah, so before we go on our break, we need to take good photos. So please, Zoom Master.
Yes, ma'am. So please, everyone, turn on your cameras. Powder your face, put on your lipsticks, whatever you have to do. Stay pretty. And let's take a group photo. Whatever pose you like. I'll put it on. Oh, yes. Perfect. Like Joseph, right? Many different poses. Oh my, so many different pictures. Oh boy. Anybody else? Come on. Let me see your hands. Let me see your weird face expressions. Let me see your motivation. Come on, what motivates you to stay happy, to stay weird, to stay funky, to wanting more? Thank you so much. Very good. Thank you. Good smile. Back to you guys.
So timer, how many minutes do we have for our next session?
Hmm.
5 minutes.
All right, so let's take 5. All right, welcome back. You know, like today's session, it's full of great speeches and fun activities, which you will see because we have the one and only table topic master, Adam Chen, and he will be bringing us some really interesting techniques of how to improve your impromptu speech. So I can't wait for our table topic session. So let's welcome our table topic master, Adam. The
Thank
stage
you.
is
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Madam Toastmaster. Oh my God, almost forgot your title. Okay, I meant almost called you Madam President. Is that a hint? I don't know. Anyway, jokes aside, now today I thought what a wonderful day to really go about and practice your impromptu speech. And also, what better way to really practice your creativity, to practice your inner comedy person, right? That's what we do. So, that being said, this is a Pechakucha session. What is Pechakucha? I'm not sure how many of you understand what Pechakucha means. It is all about creating a story based on pictures given. So each person will have 5 pictures. You will create a unique story based on the picture given. However, all 5 pictures the stories from 5 pictures have to connect together to make one complete story. So you cannot just say, if I see a forest in one, you say, oh, I see a forest. And then if you see a desert in another, you say desert without connecting both of them together. I came from the forest, but if I cut down all the trees, it become a desert. So you have to make sure you connect those pictures together to form a nice big story. So that being said, who would like to volunteer? I have 5 pictures. I need 5 volunteers. Okay, I know you're all very excited, so I'm gonna call Joseph because he gave me a yay. Joseph, come on board.
Yeah, well, I want to try. It seems very interesting. Even
Indeed
though I
it is.
didn't know what are you doing.
Create a story, okay? So here you
create
go.
a story.
Yeah, you have 20 seconds each in each picture to create a story.
Oh, you are the timer, so I don't be a timer.
No, you don't need to. So that's why you're on. You're so smart. Okay,
Whoa.
first picture on. Ready, go.
There are some food on the table, and it seems very spicy and very delicious. However, maybe some people doesn't like those food because they left a lot of food on the plates. Suddenly, they saw a big lobster with the noodles on the table, and they ate very scrumptiously and eat. Oh, so delicious! Oh my God, I love it! And the next food next to the lobster also delicious. See? What I said is the oyster with the very delicious and tasty seafood, and you can see the very clean silver spoon, and you also can see the soup. Then, surprising! There's still a lot of food on the table. See, from the left to the right, they all spicy, but they don't like. So there is a less. See, oh my God. Finally, you can know they like the cakes, and they are the performers on the drama. Is their final dinner on that day. Wow, thank you.
Excellent, Joseph. Wonderful story. Very good. All right. Who's going to be our second volunteer? I just happened to spot a very good friend of mine. And this person, my goodness, this person is something else. So I'm going to call on Shine Park to volunteer. Hi, Shine.
Sure.
Welcome.
Hello, guys. I'm sorry I was late.
Nah, you're early. We're just beginning. We're just starting. So here you go.
Yes, find me in the wood. It's really, really going to be difficult. Who do you think I am? Yes, I am the spirit of the woods. Can you see me? No, you can't. Can you smell me? No, you can't. But you could probably feel me. So there we go. Surprise! Yeah, you found me just now. I am the little squirrel living in the woods. Aren't you scared of me? Yeah, you might say, I'm not scared of you. You're just a cute creature. But seriously, man, I'm behind you, just grabbing this plug to just about to hit you. You don't know how scary I could turn into. Ooh, yes, now you finally felt my furious spirit. Now you are surprised to feel I don't know, the monster inside me. Run away, boy, run away. I can't catch you anywhere. I found you in my home. You're hiding actually in the wrong place. You are probably searching for the place you can hide, but you can't. There, I prepared the food for you. But be careful. Next food is not something you can eat. Maybe you could be on my table. Oh, ho, 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 ho. And this guy looks very yummy. Thank you. That was a horror story.
That indeed was a horror story, but a good one, a very humorous one. Thank you so much, Shine. See, that was what's interesting about this, right? Everybody can have the same pictures, but they will not have the same story. So that being said, a third volunteer is going to be another guest of ours, Yvonne. Yes. Don't be surprised. You know you wanted it.
It's so hard.
Give it a try. You never know.
Okay.
Okay, get ready. Go for it.
Okay. Today I want to wear my favorite high heel to a special place. But because this high heel is really, really I really like it, so I give it an umbrella. And where I want to go, I want to go to south to see penguin. And why I want to go to South Sea Penguin? Because when I was children, I saw a movie named Happy Foot. And then when I go to the south, I didn't see the penguin, but I saw a man, a crazy man. He shouted loudly, and then he just told us, penguin, where's penguin? I only saw frog. I only saw frog in front of my eyes. But this frog is silent because he became frog. In the end, Penguin sits in front of this movie and said, "Wow, this is a good movie I have ever seen before. This frog is cool." And then this and thank you.
Very interesting story. I like it. Thank you so much. I never imagined the frog would be in the picture, but then again, I created them, but I don't remember them. They were from years ago. Joke's on me. All right. Next, I'm gonna call on this person that we haven't seen in a while, who's been very, very busy. So I'm gonna try and see if this person can unbusy themselves and give it a try. Give it a shout. So I'm gonna call on Esperanza to come and test it out. Are you ready, Esperanza? Here you go. Get ready, and the stage is yours.
Sorry, is it okay you pick someone else? Truly,
Are you
because now I'm focusing on the evaluation speech for Teresa.
okay? Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna call on Jennifer. Jennifer, maybe your son can give you some hints. All
I'm
right.
not very confident.
Good. Be creative. Just think outside the box. Here you go.
I'm walking down the street and I'm seeing this old white man who's wearing a red jacket. He's very fashionable. Seems like he's going in somewhere. And I went into Target and I saw oil and vinegar bottle. I might use this for tonight's party. Um, I'm gonna make a salad and then share it with other people tonight. Well, I'm growing lots of plants. I'm trying to grow something eatable. I'm trying to grow some tomatoes and pepper, onion, and some strawberries, but it's not very easy because I'm lazy and busy with my son. Hopefully, I can grow something and use it for my dinner tonight. Well, let's make some man eating marshmallow, crispy rats. It'd be fun if I create something horrible but delicious to eat so that I can share with other people tonight and share some good stories over it. Wow, but actually I made some black risotto pasta. I don't know what it is, to be honest. It it must be healthy, but I don't think it's pretty enough for me to eat it. Well, I'm just gonna try. Oh, thank you. I don't know what I'm saying. Thank you.
You were really spot on. That was indeed risotto with squid ink. Delicious, by the way. Not pretty, but delicious. Okay, last one. Yeah, I know we're running out of time, so we're gonna get a last one. Who's gonna be our last speaker? Come on. I need a good volunteer. Raise your hand. I want to see hands. Hands. Belinda. All right, Belinda, you are on. The stage is yours. Get ready. Go.
A bear fried Siemens for his own dinners, like a bear, like man. And the bear fried the Siemens besides the rivers, and one human see that they're really scared about that. And in the same time, in another country, there's a man fishing for his literatures, and also in another country, there's a boat. They are full of fish, and at the end of it, all of the fish are gathered in this place, and the man got the money he wants. The bear take the fish and finish his dinner. But actually, oh, so they are the aliens to finish this kind of takes, and they are so happy, so they shake their hands. And us, but actually it's a dream for someone. Thank you so much. That's my story.
Thank you so much, and that concludes my sharing of table topic session tonight. And I return my control back to Toastmaster of the evening, Alan.
Thank you, Adam. I think picture culture for most people is mind-boggling. How one picture transcends to another and then trying to make the connection. That's brilliant. And we heard some very imaginative tales tonight. That is really fun and great. But all these great sessions will come to a time where we need to think back and reflect. So, what session's none better than the evaluation? Our general evaluator tonight is none than our own YLTC member. She is really experienced, so I'm sure she will do an excellent job evaluating everything that went tonight. So let's welcome Teresa Liu as our general evaluator. Teresa, the stage is yours.
Hi, Ellen. Thanks for your introduction. I'm glad to host this session. We just listened to the three wonderful speeches. Now, we are looking forward the evaluator to give the constructive feedbacks to those speakers. The first individual evaluator is Hao. Please give your feedback to Jens. Hao, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Teresa. This is Hao speaking. It's my honor to evaluate James' speech. Time waits for no one. Time waits for no one. In your speech, I noticed an observation as you have a very good storyline. From the opening hook, you give us, what if you can receive $1,440 every day? Wow, I was thinking, is that good for my living? Is that financial free? You successfully catch our attention. And then you make a twist. Yes, that's the time. 1,440 equals 60 minutes a day. We have 24 hours. How we spend the time. And then you relate it to today's theme of the meeting, harvest and growth. I think that is the successful good connection. And you, in the opening hook, you also say time. Every day you wake up, it's like a gift card we receive. Every day we have 1,440. We can determine how to spend our time as a gift. That is a very successful opening. And the second, I think you choose a very right background. You are outdoor and you explain you are in a camping area, but you use with the technology and you want to contribute and still connect with us. So you join with the online meeting. I think in your speech, you speak very naturally with your camera and you are like talking to your neighbors, talking to your close friend. So we feel even we are thousands miles away in different time zone, but we in your communication, it's just like very close and we can easily understand your message. The number three, you used your son in the campaign. And second, you transition to talk about your daughter. Congratulations, your daughter finished the high school and going to the Taiwan for study the college. You hope she can use the time wisely because those memorable time might went fast. And in the end, you mentioned your teacher. Your teacher gives some course that we suffer in the short term, but harvest in the long term with joy. And overall, you mentioned at least 3 times with transcend in your meeting. I think you use the word of day very successfully combined with your prepared speech. If I could give you some small suggestions, I think in today's pathway is the team collaboration. So you can mention more about connect with the teamwork or team cooperation. But overall, I think your speech is very successful and time's waiting for no one. Thank you for your speech. Back to General Evaluator, Teresa.
Thank you for your evaluations. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, James.
Yeah, thank you, Hao and Jens. Yeah, really constructive feedback, and your evaluation is really organized to point out the positive feedback. Now we need to move to the next evaluation, which will be the evaluator will be Esperanza. Yeah, I knew you prepare it. I'm looking for your evaluation. So, Esperanza, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, General Evaluator Teresa. Fellow Toastmaster, and especially Teresa Zhang. Yeah, I was expecting you're going to share a story about your another amazing trip overseas. But however, your title, not maps, but wings, is a touching story. You share tonight, give us another profound meaning. Because you didn't just share a personal reflection, you perfectly illustrated the goal of the effective coaching pathway. That's your speech pathway tonight. And effective coach doesn't just hand someone a fixed or rigid map to follow, but a coach empowers them to find their own wings. Your wisdom as a mother and a speaker truly touch all of us tonight. There are two key aspects, I think, where your speech truly amazing. First, a very powerful and relatable emotional conflict. Your honesty about the struggle between your husband, the father's wish for freedom, and your own wish to give a map to your son due to the school pressure. This successfully created a very powerful connection with the audience. And you skillfully show how a coach must sometimes unlearn their own expectation. And secondly, is an impact message. I feel that the climax, the high peak of your speech is realizing that your son's success wasn't about being rich, but about being happy every day, being happy all the time. What's a masterpiece to me? It successfully redefined the definition of success, beautifully illustrating how giving a child wings it allows them to fly toward true happiness. I also feel helping yourself transcend different understanding to your beloved child. Teresa, because you are a super experienced speaker, so I want to be a nitpicker today. I want to challenge you to make this powerful speech even more powerful, even more impactful. Since this an effective coaching project, though I don't know the real project is, my recommendation is you can focus on the coaching takeaway. Because you gave us incredible story about parenting, but I want you to try to explicitly bridge it for the non-parents in the room. In your conclusion, considering adding a everyone can use coaching tip. For instance, maybe you can say whether you are coaching a child, a coworker, or a Toastmaster member, are we forcing them onto our maps or our guiding tips? or we are helping them test their wings. I think this will help you to directly relate your personal story into another powerful lesson. And in conclusion, Teresa, you really deliver an emotional, resonant, and thoughtful, provoking speech. You reminded us that the best coaches don't measure success by how rich you are, but by well-being, a sense of well-being. Thank you for reminding us to give those who we love wings to fly in their own sky. Back to you, General Evaluator Teresa.
Thank you. Thank you, Esperanza.
Thank you, Esperanza and Teresa. I really like Esperanza's opening that point out the wings, the flight. I think we expect to receive the feedback from evaluation no matter how good we are now, because everyone want to try to find the opportunity to do it better next time. So your feedback is really helpful and valuable. And the third evaluator will give feedback to Amy. So let's welcome Belinda. Belinda, the stage is yours.
Okay. First of all, I want to thank you, Amy, for giving us a really wonderful speech tonight. And at the beginning, I saw maybe it's a speech that try to describe some theories are not related to psychology, because we also talk about the motivations, about positive motivations and negative motivations. And when we are try to teach something to our children, but I think your speech translate the theory so much, and it could be informative, thoughtful, and also rational speech, and make me just think deeper about those descriptions. And the good things I would say, because you use so many examples to make us know about what is motivations and what kind of things or elements can be the motivations, and also give us an image or situations to think about. So what kind of way to give others people motivations to help them or to give them prize to eliminate the obstacle. So for the good parts, I would say it's a organized speech, and it's also for fun as well. But if there's a minor suggestions, I would say it's a good idea, but maybe we can try to add some like image or pictures in your slide, or try to acting the scene you want to take it as like example. Like you give the stickers to children and have some variety tones or some emotional reactions like that, and it will be more vivid for a speech. But overall, say it's a really good speech, and make all of us think learn a lot from your speech. That's all for my evaluations. Back to general evaluators.
Thank you, Belinda. Yeah. Amy's use the share how to motivate to do and send you your feedback. And next, I would like to invite the helper to do the summary. So first will be the timer. So Joseph, could you give the summary?
Okay. Timers reports. For speaker 1, James, 6 minutes 26 seconds. Speaker 2, Teresa, 7 minutes 50 seconds. And speaker 3, Amy, 14 minutes 42 seconds. Only one disqualified. And for evaluator 1, How, 3 minutes 20 seconds. Evaluator 2, Esperanza, 5 minutes 5 minutes 15 seconds. Belinda, evaluator 3, Belinda, 3 minutes 14 seconds. Only one disqualified. Thank you.
Thank you, Joseph. Now, I'd like to invite our counter Yvonne. Could you give the summary?
Yes. For section 1, every speaker, the first speaker, James, use unnecessary word 6 times, and Teresa, she gave us a perfect speech, so there's no unnecessary word. And speaker 3, Amy, 1 time, 4 times. And for section 2 table topic, because I am interested in every single stories, so I didn't notice the unnecessary word. And the evaluator section, first evaluator how there's no unnecessary word, and Esperanza 3 times, Belinda 1 time, 5th time. Yes, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne. So the last will be the grammarian, Tinzhen. Yeah. The stage is yours, Tinzhen.
Okay. This is grammarian's report. The first thing I want to share is that I'm glad everyone tried your best to use today's word of the day, transcend. James used 3 times in his speech, and Ellen used 1 time. Esperanza used 1 time. And I have to say that Ellen say the sentence "one picture transcends to another," but I think this usage is a little bit improper for this word, because this word means you have to include the meaning of going beyond the limits, or being greater or more important than something. But in the Petrakucha part, the picture is just transferring into the another one. It's not beyond something or more important than the other one. So I think this sentence is a little bit improper. And in our Mendish speeches, in Jen's speech, he say a sentence, each day is a gift. And I think it is a very good sentence. Although it is simple and short, but in our speeches, we can use these kind of short sentence to strike other people and have resonance with others. This is a good point. And in Teresa's speech, she said a sentence is very vivid, is that the smile faded away from his face when she's describing her son. And I think we can learn this kind of usage. And she also said that the sentence, the business is difficult to meet the end. And there's a phrase that we usually use, the ends meet. I think there's fewer people to use meet the end. And in Amy's speech, she said a sentence, he keep learning and speak loud when she's praising her student. And this sentence is a little bit wrong because you have to say speaking when you use keep. Yeah, that's all my report. Back to Teresa. Thank you.
Yeah, Tintin, thank you. Yeah, really detailed summary. So you really pay attention to all the speaking during the whole meeting. Thank you. Yeah, so last I would like to tell a few minutes to give my feedback to the whole meeting. I think the meeting quality today is transcend to the average because every section from the beginning to the end is so attractive to get to make all the attendees involved. All the meeting I think the first one I would like to thank Ellen's host because you are so energetic. I can find you standing up to host the meeting. So all the meeting is move along briskly without any delay. So we can enjoy every speech and every session. And the second I would like is about the guests. Those guests also get involved in the meeting, and during the tabletops, Ada invited guests, even they do not prepare any speech, but they can have a good interaction with all the team members. And the last is everyone try to use the transcend, and also the good good thing I observed today is about the warm up. Ellen shared us how to use action. So during the speech and talking, all the meeting, a lot of attendees share their feedback through action to the audience, to the speakers, can really motivate them to talk more. That's really a good warm up. All in all, I think the meeting is really awesome today. Thank you all. So a successful meeting is contributed by every attendee in the meeting. Thank you all. Now I return my control back to the Toastmaster of the meeting, Ellen.
Thank you, General Evaluator Teresa. And because of the timing, I think everything, whatever is great, has to come to an end. So, as our meeting theme, harvesting the growth. I think for today's speech and all the warm up, the Pecha Kucha, this is not the end. For Toastmasters, every session will come to an end, but it's not the end of your voice. This is the beginning of where you choose to use it. So I hope our sessions will carry on and maybe YLTC will prosper. And with so many guests today, I think personally I had a great time. So I thank you all for your participation and contributing with all the helpers and also our guests with their helping hands to YLTC. Thank you very much. And I really enjoyed the session. I will use it in a karaoke room. I'm not sure what the text means or see it later. So I'm going to hand my control back to our Madam Chairperson, Amy. The stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, Ellen. Everybody, please give Ellen a big applause. Yeah, thank you, Ellen, for hosting the meeting. You did very well. Now let me share my screen. It's a word time. Okay. Okay, here. Okay, now we want to thank the guest. Yeah, here is the certificates for our guest. The first one is Joseph Lin. Joseph, thank you for being the timer and welcome to join Yuanlin Toastmaster. Yeah, we are happy to have you here. Great job.
Thank you, President Amy.
Okay, thank you. And the next guest is Yvonne. Yvonne from Beitun, right?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. And we know you are volunteer to be our assistant, and you did very well. Thank you for helping us, and welcome to join Yuanlin Toastmaster.
Give a nice pose.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
that's
you.
good pose.
I like your smile. Beautiful. Next one is Hao Zhang. Yeah, I think he's in the honeymoon. So, but appreciate you can join our meeting and be the individual evaluator. Thank you. Love you. And yeah. Thank you.
Wow, nice.
Okay,
Caught
next one is our outstanding speaker award, and it goes to James. Yeah, welcome and congratulations, James. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Very unexpected.
Okay, looking forward to your next wonderful speech. Thank you, James. And next one goes to the best table topic speaker, and it goes to our guest, Shine Park. Good job. Yeah.
Thank you, Shine.
Thank you.
Can you
Thank
step
you,
forward a little bit?
Shine. Yeah. Oh.
We need to see you better. Okay.
Oh.
Perfect.
Thank you, Shine. Welcome to join our meeting next time. And then is okay, now this one. Okay, I think that's it. Did I miss anyone? No, right? Okay. Okay, now it's a guest feedback time. Can I invite Joseph Lin? Yeah, my good friend Joseph. Please give us some feedback.
Wow. After this meeting, I found I transcend myself.
Yeah.
Because I learned a lot from Yuanlin Toastmaster meeting. I can use the Ellen's idea to be the the happy hours worn out.
Okay.
Or use the Adam's idea to the physical table topic session. It's really fun. And all the sessions go smoothly and everyone catch on time and use time very well. All the speakers show their potential and talents. I did really learn a lot. It's a good harvest tonight for me. Thank you.
Wow, good harvest. Yeah. Thank you, Joseph. And next one, can I invite Yvonne from Beitun?
Yes.
Beautiful Yvonne.
Thank you. Last time I joined Yuanling Toastmasters and I felt everyone English skills is high level. Also, although this is online meeting, but you guys always be energetic. Yes, I think it is adorable. Yes, and Aiden is very creative. Last time he gave us an creative speech, and this time he gave us an creative table topic. This is what I can learn from this meeting. Also, from your every speech and the grammarian and every table topic section, I learned a lot of English word and the phrase how to use that on my speech. So thank you for attending this meeting tonight.
Yeah, because we have Uni is the online meeting, so we have a different way to present our different session, like job session or table topic session. So it's interesting. Thank you.
Yes.
And next one, can I invite Shine Park?
Yes,
Yeah.
everyone, hello,
Hello.
and thank you for your invitation, Adam, as well. And I'm really glad to see your passion and also enthusiasm. Those transcend the borders, the physical borders. And I really enjoyed the meeting. And thank you so much for tonight, everybody. Good job. Back to
Thank
you.
you. And glad to have you. Your table topic speech is wonderful. Okay, thank you. And next one, can I invite Jean? We have a guest, Jean. Can you turn on your microphone? Jean.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Jean.
My name is Jim. Sorry, I eat my dinner.
Okay. Where are you from?
I am the member of New Venture Club.
New Venture? Oh, online?
New Venture.
Online club?
We usually online, but one month in the personal meeting.
Oh.
Physical meeting. Yeah.
Okay. So
tonight I first time to join your meeting.
When's your
I think that's the club in Taipei.
Taipei? New
In
Adventure?
Taipei.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have the meeting information, you can put it in our chat box. Yeah. Thank you to join our meeting tonight. And last one, but not at least, let's welcome Hao Zhang, our area division G5 director.
Hello, thank you, Amy. I think the meeting and all the audience and guests we put together with inspire and different energy to harvest from each other's experience and with the personal growth. I think YLTC Yuanlin provide an opportunity online so we don't limit to ourselves with the space or country. So we have friends from Japan, Korea, and States. It's amazing. You with just 2 hours meeting, you can online interaction with different country, dear fellow members. I think it's fortunate. And that's how we put our time as a gift with online meeting with all tonight members with these 2 hours. So I appreciate and thank you. I welcome everybody continue to join YLTC to put together with our energy and synergy. Thank you.
Thank you, Hao. And we still have one more guest. Let's welcome Jennifer. Jennifer from YSTM,
Hello,
right?
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I love the warm-up session. It's really engaging and it brings up the high energy. I think it prepares everyone to speak before delving into real sessions. And James's speech was really interesting. I love his passion. He was joining while he was camping in Louisiana, in outdoors. He must be really proud of his first daughter going to college in another country. Maybe a little bit worrying, but very proud. Teresa's story was very funny. I love her expressions. The story was very vivid. I can kind of tell what sort of person your son is, and it was quite interesting. And I could relate to your story since I have a young son. I don't know how to tell or educate him in the future. And Amy's story was interesting too. How to motivate other people while she's teaching in kindergarten. I could also relate because I have little son and I'm starting to worry how can I motivate him to do something. The stories were really wonderful. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. No worry for the kids. Okay, just join us. I can tell you the secret. Okay, thank you, all the guests. And now, before I call the meeting adjourned, I want to announce our installation and discharge ceremony is on June 21st. And Teresa Lu is going to be the president from 2026 to 2027. Okay, so I want to invite all the guests to join our ceremony on June 21st. Okay, and that's it. Okay, now let me call the meeting adjourned. And thank you all the guests and welcome to join our meeting in June. June 7th is our first meeting and June 21st is our installation ceremony. Okay, that's it. Bye-bye. And member, please state we have some office meeting. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for coming. Have a great night. Have a great
Have
supper.
a good night. How please
Thank
stay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, okay. How?
How? Please stay.
Yeah.
How? Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
No. How he is to stay.
But that's okay.